There is something I want to talk about, and I like the fact that I'm in a natural background, and it is of a sincere heart I say this. Before then, let me introduce myself to you. My name is Dr. Kabelo Roy Simo, and from a medical background as a gynecologist, but I've been operating as a psychologist, and I'm a counselor, a life coach. I do all those things. Relationship advisor, marriage counselor, and you can name it. Now, the reason I have to introduce myself to you is because a whole lot of things has been happening recently, and a whole lot of people make mistakes in this life, and it kills them. I have had clients, I don't want to call some patients, because I've had clients, especially from the female side, and even some males who come to me and say, my wife wants to divorce me because I want to be polygamous. Yes, the reason she has the right to divorce you is when you did not give her the foundation. You must be able to tell her from the beginning. You must be able to tell her from the points blank, my lady, this is who I am. If you want me, fine. If you don't want me, good. It is true, a lot of women do come with the mindset of being able to change their mind, change their man's mind. So they want to sacrifice for the first year, the second year. But sometimes it's difficult. You can't carry all the load alone. So it is necessary, men, please define your relationship before. There is one thing that is constant in life. It is change. If you can stand with your wife and agree and tell her, this is who I am, and she accepts, tell her the truth. Why is it that we like to lie to women on several counts? It is one thing that a lot of people do not understand, and they don't see that it is possible to live a life without a lie. Let us learn to tell our wives, our spouses, our girlfriends, our partners the truth. I am a polygamous man. I'm going to get married polygamously. I'm going to have multiple wives. If she accepts, you go ahead with the relationship. If she says no, you back down. Because only when you do that, you know that, okay, there are a lot of people who are willing to accept that offer. That is one thing. And now for you, my sisters, my daughters, and my mothers that are already married and in relationships, and you are considering to leave your husband because he wants to take a second wife or a third wife or possibly a fourth wife, you should be careful about your decisions. I know a man that has been taking care of many women, and they are all happy. At least from time to time, every year I have to consult them. I have to find out how their relationship is progressing, how they are forging ahead, and sincerely they're happy. He married most of his wives. Some were doctors, some were different backgrounds, and he brought them together, and he's taking care of them, and they are all taking care of each other. Yes, sometimes it is better you make your home autonomous. How do I mean? Never give room. Every woman is a queen in her castle. So it is better, if you need to go into polygamy to avoid fights, it is better each of them have their individual places of residence, so that you can keep them. You can nurture them from their abode. It is your abode. I'll give you an example from my father. He got married to many wives, but he made sure that most of these women had their homes individually. And once he did that, he made sure they had their businesses they did. He made sure when a child is born, he takes care of that child. He sends that child to school, and there is a trust to follow that sort. So that is different. So it makes, that helps the home for that there should not be a lot of fights. Oh, this is my space, this is my bucket, this is my this. No. If you make the wives autonomous, each wife in her own home, and you are the center of them all, you can bring all of them together. You dine together. Bring them in. Make them become friends once in a while. It's necessary. But when you do that, also needs to be smart. Build your life in a center of truth. Avoid lies. It would destroy you. So if you leave your husband, I know a woman who divorced her man because he was polygamous, or he wanted to go into polygamy. She divorced the man, and I tell you, she's been single for the past 8 years, of which the children even turned and blamed her. Why did you divorce our daddy? What wrong did he do? Because he openly told you the truth. So there are some times that it is best. There is a funny story I just thought about of this client who got married to this wife, and the wife was not, was always very busy for him. So whenever he tried to do things with the wife will be like very busy, or she'll complain. One day he decided to, like, okay, get a girlfriend outside. 1 year passed, the girl got pregnant, gave birth to a child. He celebrated. 2 years passed, the girl got pregnant, gave birth to a child. He celebrated. The 3rd year, the 4th year, the girl gave him practically 3 children within 4 years. And with the wife is still very busy. So he told the wife, I love you. And as things are, I would want to get a second wife. As a matter of fact, she has been my girlfriend all this while. The wife said, we are going to divorce. I said, okay. I still want to keep you as my wife, if you want. But if you don't want, no problem, let's divorce. Cut a long story short, the woman divorced the man. The man married his girlfriend and brought her in. After some years, the woman regretted all the benefits she used to have, all the things she used to have with the man. She decided to come back to the wife. Now she came back to the husband as a second wife, not as the main wife. So there are a lot of things that happen in relationship. Let's not be too greedy. No, I want you alone. It's either you or no one else. Sometimes it's good. It helps to be protecting, to be protective. You protect your partner, and yes, but one will chase 1,000, 2 will chase 10,000. So if we can do it, then let us do it. So what do you think, ladies? What are your thoughts about leaving your homes because your husband wants to be polygamous? Think about it. Thank you very much.